Hey guys, it's Justice here. So, as you can see, I'm in a little bit of a new building. This is for my other channel called Castle Build, but I just wanted to show you guys a short video about how to set up a nice little, I'll call it a wool farm, but it's more just a spot to keep your sheep and get different colors. So, let's go ahead and kind of start mapping stuff out. We're going to want pens for our sheep. I'm gonna say 2 by 3. So we'll go like that, and we'll drop a chest there. And we're just gonna line hoppers up at the bottom. This this is basically so that any wool you collect will automatically get dumped into the chest. So you can run through, you can hit everything, and if your inventory's full, it's not a big deal. Our floor pattern has been dark oak, and I've been taking advantage of the lower half slabs. So I'm just gonna continue that pattern. Let's pull this out, because... No, you know what? We're going to drop that right there. And another chest. So then I'm just going to come along here. Right there. Let's see how many of these we can get in. Okay, so it's an odd number. I'm just going to change this slightly. 1, 2, 2. So that'll mean that'll be right there. You know what? It works. So because of the space, let's put our chest right there, and another chest right there. Grab our hoppers, and we're gonna just feed into one chest. Saves a little bit on resources, and kind of keeps everything together. Oh, forgot a couple over here. We're gonna come one more forward for pattern, and we want to match. Just like that. Okay. For this, I've been kind of following a little bit of a pattern. So I'm just going to line up, and we'll cover the rest of this in dark oak. Okay, stupid creeper. Get rid of that thing. So we've got the basic layout. Let's grab some fence. And we'll just come along like that. just come over here. Okay, let's get some lighting. I doubt at this level wolves spawning to eat our sheep will be a problem, but definitely don't want other mobs attacking, causing problems. And we want to make sure our wall is high enough all the way around. So, to get sheep up here, what you're going to want to do is, you see how we have sheep right here? We're going to want to lure them in using wheat. It's a very slow process, but we'll do that. They will follow you up the stairs. So we'll come up the stairs all the way up to our level, and you're going to have to open up one of the fences to get the two of them in. If you want to put gates in, you can put gates in. Let's do that. So we're going to put it on the not chest side in those two pens. And basically all this is going to do is make it so that when we bring the sheep up and when we transfer after breeding, we won't have to constantly keep breaking fence. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn in a couple of sheep. Spawn them in right here. There. So you'll be able to breed these, and once you get 2 extra sheep, you'll do the same thing. Use wheat, bring them over, pop 2 sheep in, and just continue this all the way along. It'll take a bit of time, but it's not too bad. Now, I haven't really talked about how to make different dyes, but we'll go through. We'll start with red. So red dye comes from poppies. It can also come from red tulips. Get our blue dye. The only way to get blue is from lapis. Oh, what do you know? You can't dye little guys. So black dye comes from ink sacs. Green dye comes from cactuses. You put the cactus in the furnace and it'll give you green dye. That's why they call it cactus green. Cocoa beans are your brown dye. Lapis is blue. Purple dye doesn't come naturally, you have to create it. Same with cyan. Gray dye is used by combining bone meal and an ink sac. Pink dye, again, bone meal and red. Yellow comes from flowers. And lime green is from combining bone meal with cactus green. So let's go ahead and get our green sheep. Get a couple of brown sheep. Some purple. Some cyan. Some pink. And a yellow, and why not a lime green? Just because we don't have enough cages. So now, take my shears, and I can go along, and it'll just fall into the hopper. And then you can collect it. Now, there's a chance like this one where it came out of the ledge, but you are going to be standing right there. It's weird why I did that, but oh well. Oh wow, we got a 6 drop on that. Brown. The reason for the hoppers are mostly just if your inventory's full. And then you'll just leave them there. They'll do their thing, they'll respawn and collect more wool. If you wanted to add in these corners, another one I guess you could. Let's do that. So we're going to take that out and that block out. We're going to get our hopper. Let's get our sheep. Drop 2 sheep in. What color didn't we have? Dye. We don't have orange. You can make orange. I believe there's also orange tulips. There, pop that around. And I think in this situation we'll just leave 2 white sheep. Done. So, there you have it. Just an easy way to keep the colors of your sheep lined up. I'm trialing a little bit of an automatic system on my test server. Basically, the sheep will go around in a circle using water and staircases and stuff. And you could put 30, 40 of one color sheep and just collect the wool. If it starts to go a little bit better, I'll show you that. But this is a good starter solution when you don't have a lot of resources. So, yeah. You know what? I think I know what the problem is in here. Let's take our back blocks out. And we're just going to drop that in. Oh, that's exactly it. Okay, problem fixed.